All right, so this is a fun moment. I'm here with my beloved Mary Rose, as I love to call you, my beloved Mary Rose. So we've known each other for what, like 4 years now?
4 years.
Is it 4 years?
Yeah. In 1 month.
4 years in 1 month.
In 1 month.
Yeah. So we're just about on our 4-year anniversary, and I am just celebrating Mary Rose in her outstanding achievements of developing so much as a freedompreneur. Where were you when we started our relationship? What was happening in your world?
Well, I had just gotten divorced, and I thought that I could be completely sovereign and not codependent any longer because I was making $100,000 in real estate, so I thought I had it made, especially for someone who lived really poor as a teenager and have done everything as a single mom since I was 18. I thought that real estate was it. And then I kept pulling these oracle cards that kept saying I was going to have a career change. And I'm like, the hell I'm not. And then God gave us COVID or something. And the market crashed and I didn't know what to do. So I had a client actually coming from California the day that I reached out and asked your sponsee about what this was, because I had a client coming who I was not in alignment with, but I had to go fix my car with my last $250 to make sure I had air conditioning and heat to pick him up from the airport to get this real estate deal. And as I went into the mechanic shop, my alternator died as I parked my car. So there I was crying, wondering how the heck my life could become a rock bottom again after so many times of up, down, up, down, up, down. After trying, serving, trying to be the best mommy, trying to be the best wifey, trying to be the best daughter, whatever, employee, da-da-da. And I'm staring at an empty laundromat that looked like zombie land and done crying now. And I get this hit that's like, why don't I ask this man who is traveling around the world with his beautiful wife and featuring her and taking their child to eat fresh fruit all over the world and backpack together, how they're doing that. And I had no expectations of an answer. It was like, if you have any time at all and I could pick your brain, it'd be really cool. And instantly he sent me a video and said, watch this video. And I did. And I said, you can get paid to be you. And my whole body was like, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Finally, somebody should pay me to be me. I'm pretty freaking great at pretty much everything I try to do. And there's always a ceiling, or it gets messed up, or some pervert's there, or who knows what. And I'm just so tired of the sickness and the frustration and all this freaking chaos. Somebody please pay me to be me. And my boyfriend said, this is a scam. And I'm like, bro, you don't even have any money. I'm paying for everything right now. You're really cute. Like, you're actually pretty hot, but I'm going to join this academy thing. And I did. And I started doing everything the academy said. I started reading amazing books, started listening to people living lives like you that I wanted to live. And here I am 4 years down the road. And I cannot believe that I finally get to truly be who I am every single day. And I've been getting paid to be me for 4 years. That was good.
And just like, do you ever think about where you would be if you hadn't said yes?
Golly.
Like if you had been like, yeah, this is a scam, I'm not going to do this. Well, where would you be right now?
That's really scary, actually, because I honestly don't think I would be here. I suffered so much in my life with so much chaos and mental illness. I was raised around a lot of poverty mindset. And so I didn't feel safe to be myself. And that was actually suppressing me with addiction and going to that to just avoid my feelings and giving away all my energy and power to other people. And we only have so much energy. We wake up every day and we're like a battery. And if you go and just give that to everybody else, like, how the heck are you going to live a life that, you know, look at the world around you. Like, obviously it's a beautiful place. Like, I don't think it was created so that we go and give all of our energy away to something that doesn't make us feel good and enjoy it. And so I really don't think I would be here. I think that addiction probably would have taken over my life completely. And I don't think I would be here.
Yeah. Wild to think about that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. So this is what we're talking about here is, you know, the business model that we work with online. And this is something that I've been hearing over the last few days and something that's definitely true for me. And I'm guessing it's the same for you, is that it was really an answered prayer to find this model and to finally have a way to have spaciousness enough to fill your own cup, put on your own oxygen mask, and then be a servant leader, right? Yes. And show up for others and, you know, introduce others to the path as well, because what we're all about is creating more abundance, more sovereignty, more freedom. And that freedom has to include spaciousness for ourselves, because we can literally go crazy in this world if we don't have enough spaciousness for ourselves. So to be able to have nourishment first, through the automated systems that we use, through the delegation that we get to use, and, the system that is already created that we get to plug into that gives us so much time freedom. And then to be able to pay it forward and share it with so many others, as I have done, as you have done. And our tribe is growing. Our tribe is exponentially growing. Like every year we have this annual reunion, and that's where we are now. And every year there's more people. It's growing. The ripple effect is getting out into the world. People are learning that they can be abundant and sovereign and free and reclaim their birthright. And we are living evidence of that. And every year that I see you and all the way you're growing your community, and the quality of the beauty of the people that you are bringing in to work with you and for you to mentor. And it's like this beautiful duplicatable system, right? I did it. I role modeled it. She's doing it. She's role modeling it. The people that, are joining her tribe are going to, do the same thing. And this is how the ripple effect keeps going out. And next thing you know, we're living in the new earth, and it's the heaven on earth that we all want. And may all beings be happy and free. That's the underlying premise, starting with ourselves. Put your own oxygen mask on first, and then you can serve others, but in a way that doesn't deplete you anymore. So that's what we're a stand for.
Absolutely. Yeah. At the most core level that exists on the planet, there is nothing else like this. There is no other model. There is no other strategy. There is nothing that is creating this reflection from you truly choosing yourself and then reflecting out to others what's possible, so that we all grow, because we don't get anything unless somebody else shows us how to do that. So it doesn't even matter, even as a parent, whatever you're doing as a parent, you might want to pour all this money or work so hard to give them something, thinking they're going to do something differently than you. But actually, it's really very slightly possible that would ever happen. What we're showing our children is what they're going to become. And so not only is there a ripple effect in a business model where we get to become ourselves on a deeper level that's healthy and happy and free and be that reflection to the people that we mentor and bring this amazing space to, but we're doing it for our children. And our children get to see that, and they get to open up their visions and their ability to also have a great mindset around money and changing the way people view money and making money a positive thing that gets to create our visions and dreams, not just everything about getting by, doing what we think is going to be, cool, or just exercising all your energy that's not actually healthy, because it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you don't feel good inside, it really doesn't matter. So we're alchemizing what money is here from the inside out. And that's been the most miraculous teaching. And that goes very, very deep. And that's something that is an advancement in this space, because you might start out with just getting knowledgeable around water and health and wellness and online entrepreneurship and becoming more of yourself and speaking your truth and whatever that looks like in your healing journey. But then it evolves into matching and meeting the frequencies of other people who are even higher in their consciousness, of diving into what's going on in our systems. How do we appropriately file certain things so that we can get even more freedom? How do we co-create together, sharing visions? How can we invest together? What piece of the puzzle do we hold, and manifesting this great vision that we all see at the end of the tunnel, this light that's calling us forward, to bring forth a beautiful world.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh, I love every word of that. And also the true health philosophy and having health in every area of life. It's financial health, it's spiritual health, it's physical health, it's health on all levels. Financial health, it has to be a part of the equation for us to have health on every other level. So it's the holistic health model where we get to be in our full power in every fractal of our lives. And it's just I don't know where I'd be if I hadn't said yes to this path either. And I also just don't want to think about it. And it almost doesn't matter, because we were courageous enough to choose this timeline, because there are multiple timelines, right? We can be in the scarcity, fear, news watching, junk eating timeline. That's a choice. As humans, we have free will. But it takes courage to move through the fear, to get outside of your comfort zone and try something new that you don't know how it's going to work out. And there can be a lot of fear that comes up in that. But that's also where the magic happens. So we always want to be role models for those who are kind of on the edge of that precipice of I want to change my life. I don't know how. I don't know what to do. That's where I was 5 years ago. I was like, show me a way, aligned ways to make money. I have a heart full of service. I want to give, but it's not sustainable what I'm doing financially. So I'm like in survival mode all the time and I can't really deliver my gifts. Now that I'm not in survival mode anymore, I'm delivering my gifts all the time, everywhere I go. I'm a fountain of Dharma, and delivering my gifts because I can. And I'm just so passionate about empowering others to do that and just really calling people forward to be like, if you want something different, you're going to have to take some action to make that happen. It's not going to land on your doorstep. Nobody's coming to save you. We are here to guide you and support you, but you have to get yourself over the starting line. We're here to hold your hand, the entire way. But you have to move yourself through the fear of trying something new, getting outside of the box. If you want different results than you're getting now, you have to try something different. And we're just here to role model for you that this really works. This is a proven model. Our lives have changed and we are chain breakers in our lineages, both of us, like healing the money story. That's what I've been doing for the last 5 years, is healing my money story. I'm going to be the first conscious millionaire in my family. I'm a chain breaker. You're a chain breaker. You're shifting your lineage. I've seen it happen with my own 2 eyes over the last 4 years. And I mean, this is deep work. This is self-development, like on steroids, It's entrepreneur boot camp, but it's really self-development is at the core of what we're doing, because you can't become a wealthy person until you identify that way yourself. That's part of the inner work, healing your money story, the self-worth issues. It goes so deep and there's so much work to do, but it gets to be fun instead of scary. We get to approach it with curiosity and be like, and be in the how can I energy, and stop shutting ourselves into these little closed spaces with I can't because fill in the blank, fill in the excuse. Like, enough of that. It's time to step forward, step into your true potential, activate it, and with support. You don't have to do it alone. We're here to support you.
Yeah, I think it's really important that people stop thinking they know everything. There is something on the other side of stop saying I know, and open your field up to possibility, and that's where the nuggets drop in, and you'll feel it in your body. And a lot of us just aren't really in tune with our bodies to be able to feel what's going on there, because we've been stuffing down so much emotion, so much pain, so much working, not enough sleep, not enough food, not enough good quality time, loving relationships, all of that. And so being able to feel our bodies again, to get this direction, to start to get into alignment and follow that. And so when you feel it intuitively, don't ignore that. That's really important. We're always being guided, but we have to open to receive that and stop saying that we know everything. Let go. When you let go, you can get into flow.
Woo! Let's end it right there. When you let go, you get into flow. Let's flow. We're flowing together. We want you to come flow with us too.
Welcome.